it.
Do you guys want to see my video that I was excited about? It's Chiz linked it, and I was excited about it. So there it
And
is.
what's the backstory on this one? Another public freakout.
I think it's self-explanatory. I think you'll be able to keep up. I've seen it too. Are you guys ready? Oh.
Yes, I am ready.
Ready, set, play.
Give me my fucking wife, bitch! Look what you did to my fucking car! I hope you have insurance, motherfucker! Get the fuck out of your car! I'm gonna beat your fucking ass!
So the Reddit post was titled, "Guy freaks out over his car being slightly bumped."
This guy's about to cry. The one screaming is so red-faced and exasperating. It's totally roid rage, by the way. This is what roid rage looks like.
I see it differently. I'm interested in your opinion, though.
Yeah,
He's the type of dude that when you get out of the car, he gets one shot. He slept one shot.
This guy has no control of
You
his
think
emotions.
the guy yelling is going to lose a fight?
Oh no, he gonna get slept the first swing. I
Maybe
promise.
against you? Are you seeing the same driver that I am?
No.
Look at it.
Anybody barking this much and you haven't broke a window,
fucking video,
you full of shit.
You fucking whore!
Have you ever tried to
bitch
break
cunt.
the window of a car?
Let's go!
Yes.
The side windows
Of course.
aren't hard. Yeah.
No, he told us that story. Yeah, you talked about that last time.
I forgot.
He's
Like no, this is what we call selling. Yeah, you selling wolf tickets.
I know the term.
Look at, yeah, I'm familiar as well. Yeah,
I feel like he's about to back up into traffic.
right?
So there's a turn happening here in the next couple of seconds. But he's still freaking out. Oh, here, he's explaining himself. I think he thinks he got backup.
Green shirt guy's got dip in. That's cool.
Look at him. He's lost his
By the way,
mind.
if you haven't
My
picked
point-
it out, these guys look like active army to me.
But my point, though, right here, this is my point. My point is remember, you see, as soon as the cat started grabbing him, he got extra irate. That's telltale sign of you ain't gonna do shit.
You think so?
I've seen 1,000 times, man. Anytime, you know, the dude that like hold me back, man. Like go get. It's a window, dog. You get. Come on.
It's a window, dog. I have a wildly different analysis than you guys. I'm waiting for this video to end. It's about 17 seconds.
What do you think? This guy's cool as fuck.
He's my cool guy of the
This
week.
is Woody's
This
cool
is the
guy of
Woody's
the
gamer
week.
tag. Cool guy of the week. Yeah, the guy who took
Don't roll the window.
Man,
Don't get out.
Because we don't.
I want to
take
see the
no
damage
shit.
on the car.
Yeah, if you didn't catch it, he did kick the side of the door at one point. All the window slapping, of course, didn't do much. But he could. I'm guessing
Oh
he's
no, I
wearing
meant
boots.
like the initial
Collision.
bump.
Oh yeah, we don't see that. But here's my. I think it's not. I don't know that he's soft like Arian does. I don't know that he's roid like Kyle does. I projected something different onto him, which was PTSD. Like the.
Facts.
Say it again.
Something's wrong.
Yeah,
I got rear-ended in Iraq.
Well, I like the paramotor community has a couple Army guys in it. I know a lot of Army people get into it for some reason, and it gives me a little exposure to like. I have one friend in particular. He's on a podcast and he's doing great. He's kind of like joking. He's talking about whatever, and then somehow the topic flows into war, and he's like, "Dude, adjusting from like to come home from war is one of the hardest things that a human can endure." And it just sat heavy on me when I heard him say the words. And I have the guys, I guess because of my friend set, I have an enlightened kind of exposure to it. And when I see this guy freaking out over a car bump back in the States, I'm like, I wonder if he's having a hard time adjusting to being home. That's what I projected on him.
That would be giving him too much leeway. Like I think my analysis is that this guy's a cunt, and I wish that the green shirt guy who had that fat lip in would have popped him one.
Yep.
That would have been cool.
No. I got one better. I wish that a car, when he backed up and he was like this, I wish it had been like a scene out of Final Destination when a bus just comes out of nowhere. Like you don't even hear it coming. It's just somebody's just like, oh yeah, I'll see it. Becky's house time. And it just fucking nails the person and splatters them everywhere. I needed that to happen.
If I'm wrong, I'm on your team. If I'm not, my heart opens to a guy. Hey, a great man once came on this show and said, hurt people, right? That's what I'm putting on him. I don't care if
that guy's a Medal of Honor winner. He's screaming. I don't give a fuck how many tours in Iraq, Afghanistan, and fucking. I don't care if he was in Vietnam.
I can sympathize. I can sympathize with that because one of my podcast guests was a guy by the name of Nicholas Irving, and he was
an
basketball
player.
No, no, he was an Army sniper. And like he talks about like all of that. He talks about like the first time he killed a dude. He talks about like all of that stuff. It was a really dope conversation. And that was one of the things he talked about was like coming back. He like went into alcohol and like it got really deep for him and like he found his way out and he's on the other side of sadness.
Yeah, but he didn't scream at people in traffic though. I guarantee he didn't.
We don't know. I don't
yeah,
know.
But a friend of a friend got into alcohol when he came back from war. And I've talked about it before, but this guy I'm talking about is a medic. My friend had a heart attack and he didn't diagnose it right. My friend was more damaged than he would have been had he gotten perfect medical care. It ate up the medic so much that he drank himself to death and died.
You got to let those go. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some in that job.
I think that's true. Like if you're a medical person, like you do win some and lose some, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like a fireman, like you're not going to find every kid in the house. Like
you're really not.
True.
Like
if you could get 80% of the kids,
I'm glad Woody's co-signing these things. Not that I'm saying through the tongue in cheek.
No, dude,
no, I'm with you most.
Is
of the way.
every fireman gonna be perfect? Like
I'm 80% serious.
Nah, but I don't think you go into it thinking like I'm gonna save 70% of this victims.
No, you don't go into it thinking that.
I'm gonna save greater than or equal to 3 of the 5 children.
But like,
you just go in trying to save people, dog.
Exactly. And if you save 3 out of 5, and that was your best effort.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna knock you, but if you go in thinking,
yeah, if you go in thinking 3's enough, dog.
Ma'am, stay here. I'm gonna go save at least 3 of your children. But please go for all of them. It's been a long day.
Come on, guys.
Do
you know how hot it gets in there?
Bring down the odds, do you, lady?
But yeah, in all reality, like if you're in a lot of jobs you don't get everything. I was a computer programmer. I had bugs sometimes.
It happens. Hey,
sometimes you leave firefighter, birds of a feather.
Sometimes you leave a few sponges in when you do a surgery.
Yeah.
Most of the time you don't. But sometimes you don't come out.
Why don't they have
you went in with?
Biodegradable sponges so that this
We've
thing
all
is
put
a
IKEA
non-issue.
furniture together and had a couple extra washers and bolts, but that table's still sitting over there just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's always something missing from an IKEA purchase.
I always got extra shit.
Well, this explains it.
You need to buy something together.
I got your shit. I got your shit. That's what happened.
You got my shit. Give my bolts back, bro.
Nothing makes me feel as retarded as trying to put together an IKEA piece of furniture.
That cherry book nook. I got your washers, 2 lag bolts, and a wing nut. I got all that shit.
I have